It's time to talk QNET, and for those of you who do not know much about QNET, the big question I'll ask you is, where have you been? But then if you've not been away and you've been around, well, that's a good time for us to have further education as well. And we are very privileged this morning to have in studio the Chief Communications Officer of the QI Group, Ramya Chandrasekaran. Ramya, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
I hope you're doing very well.
I am. Thank you.
Nice. So talking about QNET, what would you say QNET does for those who don't know what you do yet?
Okay. Well, firstly, thank you for the opportunity to help address this very important question, because as you rightly said, people know about QNET, but the QNET that they know about is not the QNET that I represent. So I'm going to take this opportunity to actually explain to you what QNET is.
Absolutely.
So QNET is basically a wellness and lifestyle company, and we operate in the direct selling space. What that really means is we offer a wide range of high-quality premium products in areas such as health and nutritional supplements, wearable wellness devices, home care products like water purification and air purification systems. We also have lifestyle accessories. So these are all multiple products, around 30 different brands of products that are available through QNET's own proprietary e-commerce platform.
Right.
And they are all sold through a direct selling network. What that means is you can purchase our products through a word-of-mouth referral. We have an independent network of distributors that promote our products. So that is the direct selling model. You can't go and buy our products in a traditional retail store.
So I cannot walk into a shop and say, oh, I've seen this product from QNET. I want to get some from your stand. It's not possible.
No, it is only possible to purchase it from the QNET website based on a referral that you receive from a existing QNET independent distributor. Because it's a word-of-mouth referral system.
Okay. Okay. So that tells me that what you're into, rather, is selling of products and not basically making people travel. You're not a travel and tour company.
We are definitely not a travel and tour company. And maybe this is where I can talk a little bit more about the direct selling industry,
Absolutely.
right? So the direct selling industry is probably the OG of the gig economy. So today, gig economy is defined by ride sharing and food delivery apps, etc. Now, ultimately, direct selling is about micro-entrepreneurship. It actually democratizes entrepreneurship for people who don't have to invest a huge amount of money upfront in order to set up their business, set up a storefront, purchase inventory, deal with shipping and handling and other logistics matters, right? So the way our business works now, for example, you are interested in one of our water purification systems because water quality is a universal problem everywhere with groundwater contamination. Now, somebody from QNET has come to you and said, hey, I'm using this fantastic water purification system from a brand called Home Pure, which is sold by QNET, and this is really beneficial for me. Why don't you try it out? And if you're convinced about it, based on all of the research that you do, and we actually encourage everybody to do their own research,
so
right?
just don't go by what you hear. Make sure you do your independent research.
Do your own independent research, right? Because knowledge is power at the end of the day. And all of the information is available on our website, plus everywhere on the internet. You just have to look for the information, and it's available out there, right? So now you decide you like the product, and then let's say I'm the one who referred you to it. Then I will give you my referral ID. So you go to the QNET website and make the purchase using my referral ID. So that sale then gets attributed to me.
Oh.
Based on
because I used your ID.
Yes. And based on that, your sale is attributed to me and I earn commissions. So we have a compensation plan that calculates the commission based on the amount of business volume that you generate for sales. So direct selling, a legitimate direct selling company will only pay you commissions based on product sales. There are pyramiding and Ponzi schemes out there that insist on member recruitment. That's not what we do. Nobody gets paid to recruit members. You get paid when you sell products with QNET.
Right.
So that's what direct selling is. Honestly, it's really micro-entrepreneurship. We give people the opportunity to build their own sales business.
Without establishing their own company, setting up spaces.
Yes.
And you take all that hassle from anybody who gets to be your agent in terms of selling.
So we call them independent distributors, or IDs, right?
Okay.
And every ID that's registered with us receives an ID number.
Right.
So all you really need is a phone or a computer with internet connection, because QNET takes care of everything. We are providing you with the e-commerce portal. We are providing you with the shipping and handling. We are providing you with all of the back-end logistics support. We do the customer service. We do the training programs. We do a lot of marketing online to help with product knowledge as well as the business knowledge. So really what the independent distributor needs to do is go out there and sell the product. That's it.
Wow. And they get to earn commissions when products are sold with their referral, their IDs.
Yes.
That's how simple it works. Wow. So you don't basically pay people commissions to recruit people? And
Absolutely
I'm sure that
not.
You've heard that people are using the brand name to recruit people for various activities. And I'm sure as a company you get really worried to hear all of these things in the public domain.
So it's actually quite alarming for us, right? Because there's so much misinformation out there. At the height of the pandemic, I must admit, when we were not really able to travel a lot, that's when it looks like certain very smart and sophisticated criminal networks decided to tap into the QNET brand name, because at the end of the day, we're an e-commerce portal. So they decided to use the name in order to propagate their own illegal activities. And at the height of the pandemic, it was very difficult for us to do much given the travel restrictions that were in place, right? And by the time restrictions were lifted and we were able to travel into the country, the damage had already been done. And unfortunately, that seems to be the defining narrative today, because all these criminal networks who have nothing to do with us are claiming QNET is offering jobs in Spain and Canada and everywhere else in the world. They're claiming to process visa applications. They're even claiming, so QNET is part of a larger company called the QI Group that I represent as its chief communications officer, and we have a university that's based in Malaysia. So we're even hearing about QIU, which is our university, having campuses in Ghana. So I take this opportunity to warn the public, our university does not have campuses in Ghana. So there are all kinds of fraudulent and misinformation-based activities that are out there, being misused by criminals who have nothing to do with us.
And I like the fact that recently, I mean, we're told that, yes, you have a collaboration with EOCO, clamping down on persons who are misusing the brand name for these nefarious activities. How is that going?
Actually, that's something we're very, very proud of, because we've been trying to engage with various law enforcement and security agencies for quite some time. And we're really glad that EOCO decided to take a leap of faith with us, because it's very hard to try and convince somebody that's out there trying to prosecute what is known as the QNET scam, right? So we're really glad that EOCO decided to take a leap of faith with us. And it's actually proving very beneficial, because as a result of this partnership, we're able to join hands to go out there, and we've done road shows. So we planned this entire nationwide 9-city tour where a representative of QNET goes along with the representative of EOCO, and we reach all these small communities, vulnerable communities that seem to be the target of the scammers. And we're doing road shows there, talking to them in their own language. We're meeting with community leaders. We're trying to warn them about how to identify these type of scams.
Right.
So that's just one part of it. And in addition to that, QNET has also launched a campaign called QNET Against Scams. So at one point, we had billboards all over Ghana in like 10 different cities. We had radio, and we had television, and we had social media. And we've done everything out there. In addition to that, we also share a lot of intelligence that we can get through our WhatsApp compliance hotline. So we launched a compliance hotline, and we encourage the public to report any of these incidents to us through this hotline. Based on the information received, we actually share it with EOCO. And using that, I'm very happy to say that they've conducted 2 successful raids in certain hotspots, and as a result of this joint operation, we were able to rescue over 300 victims.
Wow.
So which is fantastic.
Absolutely.
So, and this is just the beginning. It's less than 6 months since we signed this MOU with EOCO, and we are looking forward to a much more beneficial relationship. Hopefully, in maybe 6 months, 8 months, 10 months, we're really able to find a way to curb all of this misinformation that exists out there and find a way to bust these criminal networks.
But how are the people responding to the hotlines that were announced? Are people really reporting these issues? Are people calling to clarify matters? How is it like?
We have received thousands of complaints.
Wow.
Thousands. Not every valid, not everything is verifiable. Because you can't just go on hearsay matters as well, right? You have to be able to look at evidence that they're providing. You can't take information that somebody is giving us based on personal vendetta and personal agendas. So we received thousands of such inquiries in the last, I guess we launched it about a year or 18 months ago, and we've received from all over West Africa, not just in Ghana.
Not just Ghana, right?
Yeah, and we have a team that looks at all of the information. They do their own verification process, and then based on valid information, we pass it on to the law enforcement authorities in the relevant jurisdictions.
Can we put the number out there in terms of the hotline for people who perhaps this might be the first time they're hearing of this conversation and they have issues, they have complaints like that, so they can also...
I don't have the number immediately, but it's available on our website. It's available on our website.
Okay, we'll get that and put it on the screens as well, because we also want to champion the cause you're championing against scam, because a lot of young people are falling victim to these nefarious activities, and so it's really exciting that we're having the conversation and enlightening them as well. But aside selling products at QNET, you're also doing some work in terms of social responsibility to the people of Ghana as well. Talk to me about that.
So there are two separate things that we've done. So one is directly under QNET, we've established a financial literacy program called FinGreen, which is completely free of cost. And we've partnered with a local chartered accountancy firm that actually does these workshops for vulnerable youth, vulnerable members of the community that typically are the target of these scammers, right? To help them understand how to manage their money, how to identify legitimate investment opportunities so that they don't take their hard-earned money and put it in the wrong places. So that is one. That's called FinGreen. And since we launched it, we've reached over 1,000 different people through this program. The other is done through our Social Responsibility Foundation. The QI Group has a foundation called the Rhythm Foundation. And they have been partnering with a local NGO here called the ANOPA Project, through which they've been supporting several schools in Cape Coast that work with children with disabilities, hearing impairment, visual impairment, cognitive and mental development delays. And we're actually supporting them with their infrastructure development, with their learning and development programs. And they also have sports-based intervention programs that allows a lot of these disabled kids to become a part of the mainstream education system. And this program has been running for the last 4 years.
Okay, and so on your screens now, you see the QNET fraud reporting line. So we've put that number out. Pick the number, save the number on your phone. Anytime someone calls you to tell you, oh, I work with QNET and I can help you get a visa, call this number and link them up so that they can also link with EOCO and get these bad nuts really, really kicked out of our system. But guess what? Next week, Saturday, I'm really excited about this one. You know, the Star Corporate Walk. In fact, no, today is Monday, which means this Saturday, actually, we're having the Star Corporate Walk. And it's an amazing one. We've talked so much about it because we're bringing on board all the corporate institutions you know about, all the business execs, the CEOs, and all of us here at the EIB Network will also be walking. And once it's about wellness, I'm not surprised QNET is on board. But talk to me, how excited are you about Saturday?
I'm actually very excited. Unfortunately, I won't be here, but my team will be here.
Okay.
Will be a part of it.
Sorry, you'll be missing out. But
I know I'm going to be missing out. But you will see our wellness brands out there. Edge Plus, which is a best-selling product for QNET.
Right.
It's an antioxidant nutritional supplement. And you will have Edge Plus hydration stands out there. So as you're walking, it's really hot, stop by the Edge Plus stand, get yourself a drink from Edge Plus, and be energized for your walk.
Wow, wow. And so it's this Saturday, and I just heard this beautiful one, Edge Plus. Some people do not get access to these things. Like you said, you don't just walk into a shop and get any QNET product to buy. No, it doesn't happen that way. You go to the website and all of those things. And so Edge Plus will be made available for all the thousands of people who will be joining us to walk on Saturday. We're going to have fitness exercises. We're going to do aerobics. We'll be doing a bit of walking. There would also be some entertainment QNET and some other things that one I'll tell you. Just come for yourself and come network, come, boost your immune system and all of that with Edge Plus and all of those other products from QNET. But thank you so much, Ramya, for coming. It's been a pleasure having you, and we wish you well in all the endeavors that QNET is embarking on, especially to combat the fraud and all other issues like that.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Well, so that's it. And remember, this Saturday, you cannot afford to be out of the Star Corporate Walk. Come network with all the QNET guys as well. They'll be here. They'll be wearing their joggers. We are all going to walk. And so we'll be right back after this break.